The No Fate channel, checking in. On this episode of Dad's Gadgets, I am reviewing the TBI Pro wireless headphones Power Pro, and I'm going to be comparing them to their counterpart, their U9 from TBI Pro. If this is your first time to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. On this series, I simply review a piece of tech, a gadget, something that comes across my desk to help you decide if it's right for your needs, if it's right for your lifestyle, and most importantly, if it's right for that hard-earned money. So in a previous video, I reviewed the TBI U9 wired earphones that I've been using to work out in down here in the basement gym, and I really like them. TBI Pro reached out to me, asked me if I wanted their wireless versions to review. So of course I said yes, so I would do the run through. So we're really going to do a head-to-head comparison as I go over these bad boys. So first and foremost, no wires, as you can imagine. So without the wires, what's the price differential? Because that's usually the biggest marker that people care about. The wired ones come in on Amazon at about $35, and the wireless are approximately $65. So I'm gonna put the price points right up here as of today. Keep in mind, it's Amazon, so oftentimes there's a range in prices depending on the time of day, depending on what coupons. So this is just a rough estimate. Hopefully, when you look at these, you'll see the prices are fairly accurate. I will put Amazon affiliate links in the description below if you are interested in either of these bad boys. So what do you get for that $65 price tag? You get a very nice hard carrying case that allows you to charge it from the back side. And when you flip it open, you can actually see how much battery is left on here. These kind of magnetically connect, so you can't really drop them out. It is a super nice case, very convenient, especially if you're going to be throwing these in your gym bag or traveling with these. I will say much of a step up compared to the U9s, which is just your typical run-of-the-mill floppy case. As far as the earbuds themselves, as you would imagine, it comes with a multitude of little earpieces to best fit into your ear hole right here to make sure you get the best fit possible. I will say they go in very easily. Obviously, these are wireless, so there's no wires. They go in extremely easily. And even though these are light and they feel super, super comfortable around the ears, they don't budge. When you use these in the gym, running, shadow boxing like I typically do, they don't budge whatsoever. So a really solid fit and definitely something you would want when you are doing a typical high movement activity. As far as sound quality, so how does the sound quality itself? Very good. I did like the sound quality. By no means am I an audio aficionado. Sound quality was very good. How does the sound quality compare to the counterparts, right? These $35 counterparts, the U9, the sound quality is exactly the same. Now, I couldn't tell the difference. Maybe if I use it to listen to iTunes, YouTube videos, Netflix videos, and podcasts and audio tapes. So I couldn't tell, honestly, I couldn't tell the big difference in sound quality. Maybe if you're an audio aficionado, you can. So what's the difference when wearing these in your ears, right? You've got the expensive version, you've got the cheap version. I'm going to tell you right off the bat that the expensive version, as you might expect, feels a lot better in your ear from a comfort perspective. So if you were going to be wearing these for a marathon, for 4 or 5 hours at a go, these are going to fit and feel a lot better around the top of your ears. As you can see, these tend to be a bit more stiff. As far as which is going to stay in your ear better during those sprints, during that super aggressive head movements you might be doing, these actually stay in slightly better. Not much. They're both very good at staying in your ear, but these fit slightly better because you get more around the ear support, and this extra wire you can actually cinch up to get a little bit of support on the back side. I do know that many people do not like having wires, and I completely understand that. Personally, for me, I actually prefer some of the wires oftentimes. Reason being, it helps me prevent from losing them if I end up taking one out of my ear. I know exactly where it is. I don't have to put it in my pocket and potentially lose it. Overall, one of the upsides with regards to this higher price tag is the buttons. The buttons are a lot easier and a lot easier to hit, turn on, and use. These buttons here are good. They get the job done, but they are a bit temperamental with respect to their more expensive counterpart. In terms of battery life, I didn't do enough extensive testing to know which one is going to last longer. I would say from a battery perspective, I happen to like this case a lot easier because you can charge the case And when you flip this open, you know how much battery life that is in there right off the bat because it tells you. So there's really no guessing of how long you should or shouldn't charge it if you're starting off with a full charge or starting off with a half charge, depending if you're going to be using these for a long period of time. So overall battery life, I have to give the nod to the more expensive version just because of that case and the extra features that it comes with. The TBI Pro Wireless Headphones Power Pro is a great product. I mean, it's got easy charging on the case, a nice hard case. These things feel great on your ears. Now, obviously, when you're working out, you're probably not going to be wearing these for 6 or 7 hours at a pop, but super comfortable on the ears and not aggravating whatsoever, and the sound quality is pristine. While I'm not a sound aficionado, very, very happy with the sound quality. Is it worth $30 more than the wired counterparts? And I would say you're paying for all the bells and whistles. You're not going to be paying for extra sound quality. You're paying for the bells and whistles. So it does depend on if you're a fan of having wires like I tend to be, just for making sure I don't lose them, or if you must have wireless, if that's just your go-to and it's something you cannot do without. Are these wireless headphone Power Pros worth the $65 regardless of the U9 comparison? And I would say close. I would say it's probably on the border. Keep in mind, today's day and age with electronics, between that $50 to $80 price range, or even the $60 to $70 price range on Amazon, there's probably a couple hundred wireless headphones that fall into this category. I would say these are very good. I don't think anyone paying that $65 price point is going to be disappointed. But again, the competition level on these things is so high nowadays. But overall, I've been happy with these, and I think if you pick them up, ultimately you will be too. These wireless headphone pros definitely have enough bells and whistles to warrant that $65 price tag, and I think many of you are going to be happy with this product. If you're like me and you lose headphones very easily and you prefer to have a wire in order to kind of save you from having to rebuy headphones that you lost, and you're not a big fan of necessarily having all the bells and whistles that come with this, then definitely consider that U9, which I think is a really good price point for the product and the sound quality that it delivers. I'll put Amazon affiliate links in the description below. It does help me out. It does help out the channel, and it is greatly appreciated. If you've come this far in the video, do me a favor, give this video a like, hit that subscribe button as usual. Thank you for watching, and don't save anything for the trip back. I am dedicated to helping you be a great parent to your children and still accomplish your own personal goals. I provide ideas and insights to help you save time, money, and your sanity. 3 things that are in short supply for every parent out there.